You should be on a soap opera.
Yes, that would be a nice gig.
Isn't your roommate on a soap opera?
Yes, he is.
I have seen him on his soap. He is hot. He makes me swoon.
I'm glad you like him. I will pass that on.
He could get you onto his show. He has much influence, because he is already on it.
I don't think it works like that, but thank you for the suggestion.
No. It does work like that.
Actually, I would have to audition in order to be on the show.
He could get you an audition.
It doesn't really work that way. My agent would need to submit me for an audition in order to be considered for the show.
That is not how it works. Your agent will only get in your way. Your roommate will be much more influential in getting you onto the soap opera.
My agent actually does not get in the way. She is there to ensure that I'm guided toward projects that are right for my type. I'm sure that if a part came up that I was right for, she would submit me, and then I would audition.
That will take too long. You should get your roommate to talk to the show's producer. I met him once. He is nice. Have him give the producer the script that I have written for the show. There is a small part in it for you. Your roommate will then tell the producer that you are to play the small part. Then you will work your way up. Then you will be on the soap opera.
Thank you for your concern, but it does not work that way. If I hand your script to my roommate, it will never leave the apartment, I assure you, much less make it into the hands of the producer. That is not my roommate's job. He has absolutely no pull when it comes to casting or script selection.
Acting on a soap opera is easy.
That is not true.
Acting on a soap opera is easy. I hear that the actors get to keep their scripts on the set nearby. They don't even have to memorize their lines.
My roommate spends countless hours memorizing his lines nightly, because he has to film almost every day.
That does not sound hard.
He often has to sacrifice time with friends and family in order to work a schedule that goes year-round in order to memorize his lines for the next day's shoot. It can be very stressful.
He is working too hard. Acting is easier than he is making it. Maybe you could sleep with the producer. Then you could get a job on the soap opera.
The producer is a man, and besides, that is not a respectable way to get a job.
Maybe you should practice.
I train nearly every day. I have a very specific schedule that I stick to in order to be ready to get work. I train by taking voice lessons, acting lessons, dancing lessons, and by going to the gym. I audition for at least 10 projects a week.
You must not be very good.
I'm well trained in my craft.
You must not be very good.
It can take a long time to book a job. There are many different considerations that go into casting.
Read this line.
No.
Read this line. Then I will be able to tell you if you are good enough to be on a soap opera.
I will not do that.
You must not be very good. Your roommate will never be able to get you onto his soap opera. If you were good enough to be on his soap opera, then you would be willing to read this line. Then you would pass my script on to your roommate. Then he would give the producer my script. There is a small part in it for you. Your roommate would then tell the producer that you are to play the small part. Then you would work your way up. Then you would be on the soap opera.
Here is what I will do. I will go to the network studio. I will wait outside for the actors to come out. When they appear, I will ambush them and give them gifts such as random clothing, perfume, underwear, and tattoos of their faces on my body. They will be so enamored by my efforts that not only will they get me onto the show, but they will offer to donate their time to my foundation, take countless pictures with me, autograph them, and then come over to my house anytime I want. If this doesn't work the first time, I won't give up. I will continue to stand outside every day. They will appreciate my dedication to their craft, and then they will put me on the show.
That is the first good idea you have had.
You are an idiot. You are impossible to talk to. Almost as impossible as it would be for my roommate to get me a job on his soap opera.